Hey folks, here we are back in Ark Survival Evolved on official, and we've finished the cabin. Well, I did anyways. It's done. As you can see, it's got the roof on there. It's got the walls up. A decent little cabin here, little starter cabin just to keep us going. Got the stairs on it, some railings, double doors. Got our Jerboa, a chair. There's no workstations in here just yet. I haven't gotten that far, but look at the ceiling, folks. It's like a snowflake, the way that it's merged together. So what you do is you just take the ceiling pieces and you can just go around all the way from start going right with it, and then it'll allow you to merge the ceiling pieces together. If you do it with tech, you end up with like a cool star on top of the thing actually, which is pretty interesting. Those are like some of the only pieces that allow you to merge on official in that sense, but it makes it look pretty cool. So what we're going to do in this episode is try to go and get a crystal wyvern. Now we're in the amber forest right now, and the amber wyverns are around here, but they're a bit of a like rare spawn. So running around down there on foot is probably not a good idea, because we'll just end up getting our face ripped off most likely. There's also a Tropheo spawn not too far away from here neither. Now it's been lagging out quite a bit today, it seems. Which is a huge deal. It does get annoying though sometimes, because you start trying to do something only when you're doing something intense. So what we're going to do instead of doing that is we're going to put everything that we have, like everything that we have, into the safe, so that we have nothing on us at the moment. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. I went and got some crystal, but we'll use that later. We still got a pile of crap in this thing too. And we want to put our armor in there too. We don't want to lose that. This is the only armor we got right now left over from our base despawning, auto decaying, because of the whole PS Plus thing. And I've explained that in the last video if you go check that out. So now what we're going to do now, over there is the green biome. There is a bit of a swamp biome. You can get the mushrooms from the trees there, and that's where you get the thatch from, because I had to make an adventure down there to get thatch. And there's an alpha raptor down there, and it was kind of intense. So what we're going to do now is go over here. It'll allow me up on here, and we're going to go and jump off this cliff and destroy ourselves. Hopefully this is enough to actually kill us. There it is. Excellent. So now we can get to the other side of the map, where it's a little bit easier and more abundant to get those things, this wyvern, to get ourselves in the air. So we're going to go southwest, and hopefully it actually puts us there in southwest, not somewhere else, which is totally possible. And we're going to see if we can gather some crystal down here. It looks okay. Good. We're in a good spot this time. Excellent. So there should be crystal wyverns around here. There's lots of them. So first order of business is to punch this tree. We got to get a pickaxe going here. So I think it's ×3 right now. If we can find a stone, we need a stone as well. So there's a random stone on the ground here somewhere. We have to go down to the beach there. There's lots of stone over there. We need wood as well. Chunk of wood, at least one. See if it'll give it to us here. Nope, not with that. Come on, give me a wood. One wood. Of course it's not going to give us the wood. There we go, 12 wood, that's enough. Now we just need a stone off the beach over here. Let's see if we can get one. There we go. See folks, ×3 it is. And we're going to go ahead and make that pickaxe right here. And boom. And you can get crystal with the stone pickaxe. It's just very rare. You don't get it as often. But this should be enough to get us off the ground here. And then we'll fly back to base and set up so we can go get an amber wyvern. Okay. So get that out. We got to start harvesting some crystal. So we go over here to these outcrops that we got going on over here. I also want to get some fiber going here too. Let me go ahead and get some pants going. Yeah. There we go, some pants. And we also get Helena going. Looking good, kid. There's a wyvern right there. Oh, it's a red one. Look at that thing. Okay, we need crystal first, though. I don't have a spyglass on us at the second. Somebody's been using the spike walls. Good job, good job. Alright, down here we'll get some crystal. It looks like. Should be lots around here. Now we're going to end up with a lot of stone, but we will get crystal. We will. And we need at least, I want to say at least 25 or so, depending on the level of the wyvern that we end up riding. Come on, crystal. This will just prove, folks, that you can get crystal with a stone pick. You just don't get as much, right? Okay, that's not harvestable. This is. Okay. Let's harvest this whole thing up. We'll get a piece of crystal here momentarily, I'm sure. You end up with a lot of stone, though, folks. Like I say. See? There's 12 right there. We want to go ahead and get at least double that. Okay, that's not harvestable. This is harvestable. Okay. So we got 12 crystal, and you want to put it in your first inventory slot down there, and your hotbar. There's another 12. That's good. I want to see if we get like quite a bit here, because once we get onto a wyvern and start feeding it the crystal, there's no getting down from it, really, unless you got a parachute, which I don't have at the second. Oh, we broke our thing. Let's go ahead and fix that up. So we got 24 crystal right now. I want to grab like as much as we can since we're here, just so then we're not running out. We gotta make sure that we're gonna tame this thing, and then we gotta ride back to base. And I can show you how to get back to the base there too. There's a piranha. You don't want to screw around with that piranha. Ah. Screw you, piranha. Okay, we don't want to fuck around with that. Whoa, it can go into the shallow of water? No, it's a bit lagging out. There we go. Look at this thing. Cool colors, though. You can tame it if you had a fish trap. But I want to get the fuck away from it, because it's going to kill us. Let's go over here. And that wyvern's over there. These things are cool. They heal you up passively. And they provide some light and stuff. They also give you seeds that you can use. These ones probably don't. The ones on Aberration do. You can't harvest them. You don't get anything from them. The Invincible. Now, obviously there's piranhas in these waters, so we gotta be careful we don't get destroyed, because we want this crystal. There's some more crystal. Good, good, good. So we're getting places, folks. And the chat's going crazy over here. Come on, it's lagging out. See how it's not giving me any resources right now? It's lagging. It'll freaking rubber band here in a second. Probably, yep. And now we're getting the resources. So we got 36 crystal right now. I think a good 50 or so would probably be alright. And that'll get us our first flyer. In 10 years. Once we finally freaking get enough crystal. With this stone pickaxe. Here's another 12. It's good. It seems like you get 12 at a time. Not too shabby. I have to throw away a lot of the stone we have. So we don't need it at the second. There's some more crystal. Good. There's 60 crystal. It's not bad. A good hundo would be nice. But okay, well, we're gonna drown. We gotta get up on here. There's a dillo over there. Let's get her stand back. We'll go ahead and throw away the stone. We don't need all this stone. Right now it's just weighing us down in a second. And this is the third attempt of trying to record this video, actually. First time, the mic was muted, right? And then the second time we ended up like way across the map, and it just wasn't worth it. We couldn't, because the spawn point was broken or something. And we broke our pickaxe, speaking of broken things. Not a big deal, let's fix them up. We got enough stuff for that. Okay. We'll continue harvesting here. Let's get one more stack at least. Okay, we can't harvest that. Can we harvest this? No. I don't know why they bother putting stuff in that's not harvestable. And this is lagging out, which is totally possible as well. Try this one. There we go. Oh, get out of here. Come on, man. We need to get to the shallows. Go. Yep. And piranha, man. Okay, so we got 60 crystal, which isn't too bad. Now, it depends on the level of wyvern that we end up getting. So let's travel over here and continue the adventure. Folks, here's our wyvern right here. Now, you want to get up on his wing real quick. On the wing. Easy now, wait for it to stop moving. Climb up. Wait for it to stop moving. Want to get on the back. There we go. Okay. Just in time. Duck. We're on it. Now we're on the wing. Okay, stop moving, man. You want to get central, folks. There we go. We're central. Third person. Give it his crystal. Boom. What level is it? I was at level 15. We should really get this no problem. I made sure that we got at least 60 crystal. So then we, because once you get on these things, and if you run out of crystal in mid-tame, you have no choice but to jump off. And I got no parachutes with us right now. So we're going to get this. This will be good enough to be able to get us around. Anyways, there's nothing too crazy to phone home about, but it has a cool color. But it'll get us back to base. So you sit here and you wait for it to be done, or for it to be hungry again, and you go ahead and just feed it the crystal. Now, if we had the prime crystal, we'd be able to tame this thing real quick, but it expires really quickly as well. And I'm not set up at the moment to be able to do that at the second. So hopefully this wyvern will help us be able to do that, and we want to go after the amber wyverns next. And maybe some trophios would be cool. I used to have a whole collection of trophios. They're a bit of a pain in the ass to tame those things, but I got a good spot to go get them. I know where the spawn point is. I'll have to make a bit of a trap for him though. Not a big deal. Then we'll need some mutton for that. But that's down the road a little bit, folks. You know, and keep it going. And then we finally found this thing. I've been wandering around for the last like 20 minutes looking for the thing. There's so many people with their crazy bases around here lagging out the server down in this area. It's ridiculous. Like, I wish people wouldn't do that. It's just outrageous. So we're gonna end up with this wyvern, and we're gonna have some left over. We won't be on foot anymore, folks. We'll be able to actually get places, which is good. I don't care that it's a 15. At least it's a wyvern. You know, that's all that matters at the second. Because right now we got nothing. You know, our base is despawned and stuff because I didn't realize that you don't need PlayStation Plus for this anymore. And which is great. Like, I hope that wasn't a mistake that they did that and they're going to take it away soon. But I hope they keep it so that you don't need the PlayStation Plus for it anymore. Just because, like Fortnite, you don't need the PlayStation Plus for it, right? And this game makes sense to not have the PlayStation Plus because it's such a grind and you have all this stuff. And if you don't use the PlayStation Plus, then you can't use the game. That's how it used to be, right? And which is ridiculous because then you gotta spend 50 or 60 bucks just to be able to play your game to keep your stuff. So it's good that they've done that. Actually, it's pretty good news there. Some of the best news I've heard all day, all week, all year probably. Yeah, been a hell of a run these days. We're getting places. So it looks like we're going to be able to get this thing in just a few crystal, not a big deal. That's good. And then we'll be able to fly back to base and I'll show you guys the cabin and we'll get our gear back on and stuff and gear up for our next mission. And that'll be getting some mats and stuff to be able to get some workbenches going and continue with that and get some metal stuff going. Before we leave this area, we'll probably go ahead and get some beaver dams. So we got some cementing paste going on for starters. We need to go ahead and get a megatherium, and then we can go and get all the chitin to be able to make the cementing paste in the chem bench once we make that as well. So luckily where the base is, there's all those resources are right around the base. Perfect spot. Down here, there's too many noobs, and they make these giant, ridiculous bases, and it just lags out the server, and they gate off half the freaking land, so you get trapped in there. It's just retarded. I'm pretty sure that's just kids doing that. Most likely, a pro player wouldn't do that. So here we're at 83.1% tamed. So we're gonna get this thing to 99% taming efficiency. It's gonna go up 7 levels. Not a big deal. This is our first wyvern, just to get us going. Looks like it's female. It's good. You can breed these things too, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like one more, and we got them. Then I got enough to tame another one if I wanted to. But we're not gonna do that just now because I want higher level stuff. This is just to get us going, so we got something to tote around in, and we'll probably get the higher level stuff with this. So we can cover more ground with this thing than on foot, obviously. Come on, take it. There it is. Boom. I'm not gonna name it anything because it's probably just gonna die anyways. But boom, folks, we got ourselves our first wyvern. It's overweight apparently. It can't carry this weight that I'm carrying currently. So I'll go ahead and get rid of some stuff. Let's go land over here. It's lagging out pretty bad because people have freaking stupid bases everywhere. They're just wasting material like none other. Like these little ones, not a big deal. See, that's what you're supposed to make, a little base. You don't need a huge monstrosity like some other people have made down here. So we want to get out of this area as soon as possible. So let's get rid of this stone. We can get stone later. I think next on the list, after looking around for some more wyverns and stuff, is Doedicurus. It would be good. We got these mushrooms. You eat the mushrooms, it gives you food real quick, which is good. I got lots of skins in my inventory. Alright, these berries we don't need. Our Jerboa's got lots of berries back at home. We want to lighten this guy up. Oh, he's pretty good now. He's good. Okay. So, what we want to do now is probably use him to destroy something. And get him some meat going here. He is a meat eater, right? Cool colors though. Oh, there's another one. Look at that one. Wish I had a spyglass right now. The tropical wyverns are pretty cool. What level is it? This one's a cool color. It's a level 25. I like this one almost better. But oh well. No. We're not screwing around with that right now. We're gonna head back to base. Now over here is a mountain full of other wyverns, but these wyverns are actually evil wyverns and they'll destroy you. So we don't want to get too close to this area, but we need to get away from this area. Now you see it's already starting to clear up. That guy's got a skiff. Nice. See, that dude knows what he's doing. He's got a little tiny metal base, not a big deal. It's kind of like a cool shape, you know? It's not like he doesn't have a huge freaking mess of gates everywhere. He's put his pillars around just to make sure no noobs come around and take the spot. That's how you do it, folks. Now you can get griffins on this map too, actually, and we're kind of going across there's the griffin trench right there. There's even a griffin right there. We don't want to fuck around with that right now, because this wyvern probably won't survive. God damn it! Gotta watch the stam. I'm so used to having better wyverns. The wyverns I used to have could fly right across this map without landing once. Okay, so our stam is currently 0, apparently, on the wyvern. You know, if we fly high enough, but this thing doesn't have the stam to be able to fly that high, because you'll end up having to land like really shortly. The raptor there. The raptor won't aggro on the wyvern. Not a lot of things will aggro on the wyvern. Okay, we got 3 here. We're gonna put them right into stam right now. The health isn't too bad on this guy. He's like just a low level. I put it all on the stam. Like, this is you want your wyvern to have at least 1,000 stamina. Then you can fly across most of the maps. There we go. We're getting places now, folks. At least we got our first flyer. Anyways, and it happens to be a wyvern, which is good. I wasn't gonna screw around with the freaking petrodons and the pterodactyls and shit. We'll have to get an RG at some point, but this guy will get us so we can get around the map and get ourselves situated. We're almost back into our own biome here. The base is right there, right in front of us, by that giant tree. That's where you can find it. How you can find the base a lot easier is that giant tree right there in front of us is the property. Don't come and chop down the tree, because I like this tree, folks. It's a good landmark. This whole area, and there's metal all over here, which is good. Now we don't have cryo set up just yet. We're getting back in our area. The lag's calming down. We'll get landed over here. I'm gonna have to reset the game coming out of that place. Jesus. Let's get landed. There we go. Back at base. Now you can see that we've finished the cabin here. I don't know if I've already said that in this video. This video's gone a little crazy. We're cutting and uncutting and recutting, and the mic was muted for a little while. Shit of that nature. But we gotta get this guy some meat and stuff. But he's pretty cool looking. Look at him. Her, that is. Pretty awesome. But it's been fun, folks. It's been a hell of a ride. Trying to get places, fighting the lag. I'm gonna have to go and reboot this game up now because the lag's just outrageous. And continue on, and we'll get ourselves situated and see what else we can get conjured up. And I'll bring you guys back into the next episode, and we'll see what's up. So I'll see you guys next time.